I'm sure we've all experienced that feeling of sleepiness. It slows us down and clouds our judgment. In the workplace, sleepiness and lack of alertness can be dangerous. It can impact our ability to react to events or lead to poor decision making. I have with me Rosemary Tinker, Senior Human Factors Specialist, and Ali Patton, Risk and Safety Intelligence Analyst. Hello and welcome to you both. It's well established that sleep deprivation results in fatigue and diminishes alertness. Could you please elaborate on additional factors that may also contribute to these conditions?
Well, fatigue can affect both the mind and body in various ways. So you mentioned lack of sleep. Even one night of poor sleep can have an effect. Long hours, strenuous work, working at times when our bodies are designed to be asleep, poor diet, dehydration, and irregular schedules can all contribute to feeling sluggish and worn out. It's important to remember that fatigue is a complex issue influenced by individual factors and experiences.
I guess you're more vulnerable at different times.
Yeah, that's right. So our bodies operate on a natural 24-hour cycle, and we're designed to be awake during daylight hours and then sleep during nighttime. It's called our circadian rhythm. And the sleep-wake cycle is one part of this cycle. It spans about 24 hours and is regulated by exposure to daylight. So during this time, we have two low periods between 2 till 4 a.m. and 2 till 4 p.m. when we're likely to feel somewhat sleepy and less alert, even if we're actually well rested. The seasonal variations can also influence fatigue, especially during winter when the daylight hours are reduced. Also, holiday seasons can introduce additional pressures due to irregular schedules.
And I guess how we organise our shift patterns can also make a huge difference.
Yeah, you're right, they can. It's always tricky to balance the operational needs of a railway that runs 24/7 and making the most of times when people are alert and performing at their best. While it's not realistic to design rosters which completely avoid working at low alertness periods, organisations can mitigate this risk by looking at when shift times start and finish, how long they last, and what opportunities there are for rest breaks. A key tool in managing fatigue is a fatigue risk management system.
And how does that work?
So a fatigue risk management system helps an organisation in how to manage the risks associated with fatigue in a proactive way. So it helps with identifying the key risks and then possible mitigations to address them. So it should include things like tools and resources to educate staff about fatigue and alertness, how to plan and design a roster, how people can report any concerns about fatigue, and also how to investigate any safety events where fatigue could have been a factor. So overall, a well-implemented fatigue management system is essential for organisations to really mitigate the risks associated with fatigue and to create a safer work environment.
And how do you go about ensuring that?
Well, the system is often part of a company's existing safety management system, and this is heavily impacted by their organisational safety culture. The Office of Rail and Road, or ORR, advocates a plan, do, check, act cycle for developing and implementing a fatigue risk management system. And this is a useful process to follow. Organisations start by understanding their specific fatigue risk factors and then find and implement mitigations. Ideally, it's a continuous process that's monitored and improved to remain effective in the organisation's operations. By implementing fatigue risk management, organisations can demonstrate their commitment to safety to the Office of Rail and Road.
Is there any practical advice RSSB experts can offer?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a large section of our RSSB website dedicated to fatigue risk management resources, which is aimed at all levels of an organisation. And some of these key documents can be found if you follow the link in the notes to this film.
And I suppose that starts with assessing current practices.
Yes, indeed. So by taking action now, organisations can pave the way for a safer, healthier and more efficient railway. So it's all about being proactive and trying to stay ahead of any potential issues. So managing fatigue risk is vital for safety and efficiency on the railway.
Thank you both for your insights on this vital topic. Managing fatigue risk is intrinsic to foster a safer work environment and running a safer, healthier and more efficient railway. Do visit the RSSB website and explore the fatigue and alertness section. Read through the guides, watch the videos and use the tools provided. And get in touch with us if you need any help.